Alright, guys, but welcome to Vtubing 101 with your chaotic host, Kuroi Kuma. Hi, guys, you might be wondering, hey, where's the model? As I said, no model for this series, unfortunately. But yeah, so we're going on to our first topic, PNGs. Time to learn about PNG tubing. Alright, guys, but welcome to Vtubing 101 with your chaotic host, Kuroi Kuma. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, PNG tubing. Simple and easy way to start your journey into VTubing by coming up with the design. Let's get to how to obtain a PNG. Let's start with Pit Crew. I already have it pulled up right here. So we're gonna just exit out of that. But this is Pit Crew, a free PNG or photo or character maker online. Be careful when using this because not all options to create a character are be able to be used for commercial uses, which like VTubing, streaming, all that. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go into, where is it? No, that's not it. So we're gonna search up one. So we'll just search, right? And we're gonna want to click commercial for commercial use, of course. So you can start with like a simple and easy PNG. Commercial use is very important when being a streamer, as you could get in trouble for using a PNG commercially without permission from the artist or the paying a commercial fee when getting a custom PNG made. So you're going to want to be very careful about that. There is a way to filter, as I just showed you, for which ones are allowed for commercial use. These are fun to use as I actually had my first PNG made through this website. It has also helped me personally come up with ideas for other original characters. So let's find something and make a PNG now. Personally, let's just scroll through a bit. So we'll use like, you can always look through them. There's multiple pages to find one that you personally like. So we're gonna want commercial. Okay. Alright, so let's use I'm looking for one. I just don't know. So let's skip to a random page. Let's use this one, I guess. So, you'll get, like, things you'll have to agree to and whatnot, but essentially it's a very easy PNG maker. You can choose, you know, different styles. So, say you wanted to make, like, a vampire. Easy. You can choose the different hairstyles that you want. And, like, hair color. So, let's, like, if you wanted to make it red, you could do that. So, we'll go red with this. And you can, like, choose the sides and all that. You could choose the back that you want, whether it's, like, short hair, long hair, and more. But yeah, so let's just quickly make one. And there we go. Done. You can always keep the background transparent, and whatnot, but yeah. There are so many options on this website to use for commercial use. Now, if you wanted to commission an artist, that's a different thing. And there's two very popular sites throughout the VTubing community for this, Fiverr and VGen. Both have great, cheaper options, so let's get into Fiverr first and look at some of the artists there. So, I've worked with multiple people on this site before, and they're not that bad, but you do have to be careful of one thing. Fiverr doesn't have much protection from scammers. That as well, it doesn't have as much as VGen. So if you decide to go through Fiverr, please look at their shown works. Double check to see if they're stolen or if they're original. Because I have come across a few people that have stolen other people's designs and used them to showcase their work. It's not really their work. So let's look at PNG. PNGtuber. There we go. So you can tell there's some pretty good cheaper options. So let's look at this one. Fiverr's choice, good thing to look at because you know that person has worked with multiple people, and if it's a Fiverr's choice, it's most likely trustworthy. So typically, artists on Fiverr will have three different things: basic, standard, and premium. Premium, the most expensive; basic, the cheapest. And with all of them, you get different options or more options than what the basic gives you. See, like with the basic, it's a half-body chibi character, open and closed mouth, and open and closed eyes. Standard, half-body chibi character plus open and closed mouth, plus open and closed eyes, and 2 extra expressions. And then for the for the premium, it's half-body chibi character, open and closed mouth, plus open and closed eyes, and 4 extra expressions for $60. So that's not too bad. That's not as expensive as they can get. Actually, this is on the cheaper side. And there's always a way for you to change the dollar. So if I could figure out how to do that, I don't know. I'm gonna sneeze. But Fiverr is a good site if you do want to go searching for cheaper artists. Now, VGen. VGen is a much safer, much more protected website than Fiverr is. So let's look at VGen. As you can tell already, as I pull it up, there's already so much art for VTubers, anime characters, and so much more. So let's look at PNGtuber. You can see that, honestly, this website is a step up from Fiverr, and they have so many great artist options. So let's look at this one. $50. So that's not too bad. It's not the greatest, but when on Fiverr, please always look at the artist's terms of service and make sure to follow them. So what does this say? There's different packages. There's the bust up start, and then there's the half body, and then the full body. Do whatever you want. I would suggest, though, starting with a bust up, as you don't need a half body or full body immediately. So PNG or JPEG file. Alright. So add-ons, extra expressions, extra pose, extra asset. No, not safe for work are, and the model's not rigged. Okay. So unlimited revisions. That depends on number of commission. We can discuss the deadline if you want to give. Payment needs to be made in advance before I start work. No refunds. Okay. So if you were to go to that person, you'd have to give them full price up front. No refunds. Please talk to the artist before you commission them. Talking to the artist before you commission them, I guarantee you will always work in your favor, or mostly always work in your favor. Because you're always going to want to double check with the artist to see if they can do what you are looking for. Because some things are out of the artist's range or comfortability. So let's look at another PNG artist. We'll go here. $80. As you can see, this is more on the high end. So bust up starting at 80. Open and close eyes and mouth. And open and close eyes. Yep. So it is editable. Extra expression, extra poses, and extra pet, so that's fine. Discuss what kind of detailed model information you want. Now, I will say going into getting a PNG tuber or a 2D or 3D VTuber from anyone, like if you're commissioning a custom model, please have a reference sheet. Always, always have a reference to what you want your model to look like, because in the long run, it will make it so much easier. You can always edit it as you go, like if you want slight changes and whatnot, but please, please have a reference sheet. I have a reference sheet that I went to go commission an artist for, and it's been working out perfectly for so much art. Um, Now, if you don't have a reference sheet and don't have the money for a reference sheet, that is why you're looking for a cheap PNG tuber. Make a mood board of sorts. Like, take pictures that you want, like the outfit or the hair or the accessories to look like off like Pinterest or the internet, and throw them together on a board and be like, hey, these are my ideas. Could you help me bring this bring it to life? Now, yeah, see, that's $115. As you could tell, that PNGs can range from a large variety of prices. So this is 45. But seriously, references will save your life when it comes to model designs. So, yep, full body talk and blink only, full body talk and blink, and one expression and such. No, not safe for work art. Yeah. And please, when you commission an artist and you use their art commercially and you've paid for a commercial fee, credit them. It will save you so much of a headache if you just credit them from the beginning, because there are so many people out there that don't credit the artist that the artists have required or wanted credit to. And it's just a good thing to do. Just a very good thing to do for that artist to, if you get any kind of audience, to essentially grow the people that they are reaching already. Any artist that you work with deserves some kind of recognition, because if you like them, other people are going to like their art and may want to commission them. And this is how artists live. They live off the money. Well, not all artists do, but the money they get helps them survive, essentially. Or they could be doing it for a fun little side job. I work with an artist all the time on Fiverr who does the art as like a side job, because she is a student, and it just, it gives her a few extra dollars. Never be afraid to tip your artist either, through Fiverr, through VGen. However, never be afraid to tip your artist even after the commission is over, because there is a period typically between 2 weeks, for you to tip that artist. Every artist deserves love. I haven't been able to, because I am on a tape budget, especially since I'm paying for a model right now. So I haven't been able to tip my artists, but I let your artist know how much you appreciate their hard work. That is what I'm essentially saying. So let's look at other PNG tubers on here. So like $55, not too bad for what they offer. But yeah, that's essentially it for finding art. Please feel free to really look into other ways to get the art commercial and have commercial rights to it. So now we're gonna move on to the software. Let me pull up something real quick. Before I move on, actually, before we move fully into the software, avoid AI art, please. I am begging you. AI art will only hurt you in the long run and bite you in the butt in the future if you do magically grow overnight. A lot of people are against AI art because it is taking the livelihood away from artists. So I will highly, highly recommend, please, just if you're looking to spend money on art, don't go to someone who does AI art and cleans it up. Look for a genuine artist. Now, softwares and programs for PNG tubing. There are all kinds, some on Steam and itch.io. Yes, I use itch.io because there is a PC app, and it is actually one of the apps that I have found some good games, some good software through. So on Steam, let's open Steam. You guys are going to see my library for a moment. Oops. On Steam, we have PNG Maker. So, PNG. So we have PNG Maker. I have that. I've tested it. It's not too bad, but it's not the greatest. I will definitely do a tutorial on all the software I will be showing you guys today if you would like me to. And then there's PNGtuber Plus. PNGtuber Plus, I would say, is definitely the better out of PNG Maker and PNGtuber Plus because PNGtuber Plus allows you so much more. And on HIO, we have, let's and look at PNG. So we have PNGtuber. You know, PNGtuber Plus is on itch.io, but we're gonna have to go through the web browser for this because I realized, oh shit, you can't do this. PNGtuber itch.io. So we have Vtube Mini, PNGtuber Plus, RahiTuber, and all these. All of these are mainly free to anyone that wants to start PNG tubing. These are all free software. Ones that I would recommend off itch.io are Avatoon, PNGtube Remix, RahiTuber, PNG2BR. That's how it's spelled, but tuber, and Vtube Mini. Vtube Mini is my personal favorite as that is what I used for PNG tubing. Or what I used for PNG tubing, and I still use it to this day when I cannot run my 3D model. And that, I would say that's about it. That's about it for me to cover this video, like what to cover in this video. So next, we will be we'll start diving into 3D VTubing, but please, if anyone stumbles across, like if anyone wants to see me do any tutorials or anything for any of these PNGtuber softwares, let me know, and I will get them out as soon as possible. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!